Taxpayers like you paying a hefty price to end a lawsuit putting Sheriff Joe Arpaio against a Chandler police officer. The suit claims Arpaio tried to show he was tough on animal abusers by targeting Officer Tom Lovejoy after the death of his canine partner. ABC 15's Corey Rangel is live in the newsroom with details on this settlement. And Corey, we are talking a lot of money here.
Chris, so far, more than $1 million, and that amount is expected to go up even more. Now, in a news release sent out just today, the sheriff's office would lead you to believe it is costing a lot less. It claims Chandler Police Sergeant Tom Lovejoy struck a deal with county officials for $175,000. But it leaves out that you, the taxpayer, also has to pick up the tab for Lovejoy's attorney, which tacks on an additional $600,000. So I asked the sheriff's office to clear it up. Take a listen. So it is $175,000 the total settlement for this?
That's the total that goes to Mr. Lovejoy in settlement of his alleged damages in this case.
Because I understand the entire settlement is $775,000.
No, that's correct.
So just to be clear, the total settlement is $775,000. That still has to be approved by the Board of Supervisors. And in addition to that, you have the attorney fees for the county. So all in all, we're looking at more than $1 million. And Chris, if you'll remember, this was a misdemeanor crime and now a costly one at that.
A misdemeanor crime dating back to 2007, such a long time ago. Corey, thank you very much for that. Continuing our in-depth coverage now is Dave Biscobine with our ABC 15 investigators. And Dave, you spoke exclusively to the sergeant here. What did Lovejoy have to say?
Well, Chris, he said this whole case has been extremely difficult on the Lovejoy family. They considered Bandit a family member. In a tearful interview, both Carolyn and Tom Lovejoy told me about what happened the day Bandit died, how the death affected them, and how they say the grief was made so much worse by the sheriff's investigation, the national publicity, and the constant death threats made to their family.
The sheriff's office had portrayed the events in a way that was completely the opposite of what had actually occurred. I mean, they painted me out to be vicious, that we had received death threats, and we were very concerned for the family's safety.
I got a phone call at my house that said they were going to come steal my children and put them into a trunk of a car until they suffocated.
Chris, tonight at 10, we'll have more on our exclusive interview with the Lovejoy family.
Look forward to that. Dave, good work on that. Thank you very much.